Hi, this is Tommy coming at you from beautiful Cape Cod. And I'm sharing my transformation story today because it's a great time to join Brightline Eating at a discounted rate as they go through a change. You can use that QR code, and this is my code that will get you in at the discounted rate by November 22nd, 2021. You can always join after that, but I hope you enjoy my transformation story as much as I've enjoyed living it. So I'm taking a video, hopefully before video, to show what I'm looking like now. I weigh more than I ever had before, and I'm hoping to start Brightline Eating and see if this might be the answer to my eating issues or my weight. So this is me now. Wearing a size extra large and XXL sometimes, and size 18 to 20 plus. I won't buy anything anymore that large. So today is January 27th, 2020. So this is the new me. And it is amazing to look at that video. I'm so glad that I did go ahead and make it, although I thought I would never show anybody that before video of just how low I had gotten and how much I wanted a change. But yet I do agree that that me, I guess I'm at, over 600 days ago, almost 700 days ago, was a pretty smart woman to have decided to make this change. But here I am. Let me look for sure. I think I'm 658 days today of doing Brightline Eating, and I'm definitely a better version of myself at this point. And I just wanted to put on those clothes and look at that video and talk a little bit about the changes, the transformation that I'm still going through, because I don't think it's going to end. I hope I'm going to still keep working towards, I feel this is a journey of well-being, and I hope I continue on this journey of being the best version of myself that I can be, and always looking to be more comfortable in my own skin, more comfortable, more healthy, more kind, more happier than I ever have been before. How about some nuts and bolts? So I have been doing Brightline Eating for 658 days. I kind of dabbled a little bit before then. At my starting weight, I was 249 pounds. I I started out measuring my body, and my chest was 47 inches, my waist was 47 inches, and my hips were 52 inches, and I have lost 12 inches on my chest, 17 inches on my waist, and 16 inches on my hips. I have been doing bright line eating, seriously, for 658 days. And in that time, I've done the 14-day challenge. I've done the boot camp. I believe I did the boot camp twice. I did grit at the beginning of the pandemic, and that was when I put together my mastermind group. I've been a part of a mastermind group. I've had always at least 2 to 4 buddies at a time, and I've also done Reboot Rezoom. So I've taken a great deal of the courses and have benefited from those. I also have experienced a great big change in my mental clarity, my ability to sleep longer and more soundly, although I still have some issues with that and have made videos about how to get better night's sleep. And I guess one of the biggest changes for me was cutting out alcohol, and that has made a big difference for me. It seems so extreme. How can I possibly do that? But it clearly was something that was contributing to my overall not well-being, my overall disease with my life, and it was contributing to my weight gain and my not feeling in control of my life. So I'm very pleased with those results. So let's I'll give you a little bit more of a look. And so you see, this is that shirt that I had on in the beginning, and it was, on the way to being tight. So let's just take off this shirt and, see that I reached maintenance mid-September, and it's now mid-November, and I have added a few things in beside the weight loss plan, but at this point I'm pleased with the weight that I'm at, and I've lost 117 pounds. So I think I may just stay here. But, since I started maintenance, I started maintenance at 135, and I have gone down to 132. And so 117 pounds, amazing. I would be fine if I stayed here, but I'm kind of curious to get to, my goal weight was 128. Again, bright line eating. I'm doing bright line eating, and there are 4 bright lines, and the bright lines are no sugar of any kind, no maple syrup, no honey, no stevia, no sweeteners of any kind, and alcohol is sugar, so that's where no alcohol comes in. So no sugar, no sweeteners, no non-nutritive sweeteners of any kind, and no flour. I've been gluten sensitive for many years, and so wasn't eating, whole wheat flour or what. But it also includes, no almond flour, no gluten-free flour, no oat flour, no flour. There is exception with possibly bean flour, but that's, for another conversation. And I have done some things about bean pastas, but no flour of any kind. And then we weigh and measure our food. So I use a scale. And I can show you the scale real quick. Here's my scale I use. You can see it's very well used. It's an OXO scale, and I have another smaller version of it that I use when I travel. And then we also eat only 3 meals a day, no snacking. And that has served me well. You know, usually when I feel like snacking, I usually bored. And so I go and I pick up I get a cup of tea. I heat up some water and I have myself a cup of herbal tea and just enjoy that. Yeah, my life has changed. One of the big things for me that changed, I had acid reflux and indigestion all the time, and had been medically treated for it, was taking a medication that I took every day, and had just refilled the bottle. And after the first 100 days of doing Bright Line Eating, I noticed that I wasn't having any issues, because even though I took the medication, I would still have issues. And I noticed that I wasn't having it anymore. And so I decided, maybe let's stop taking that medication. And I stopped taking the medication and haven't taken it in probably a year now, and just feel fine, don't have any stomach issues. And clearly it was what I was eating, the amount I was eating, something. But the medical community didn't tell me you need to lose weight, or you need to stop eating certain things. They just told me to take this medication, and enabled me to keep living a life that was not in my own best interest. So I no longer take that medication. I do have Hashimoto's disease and am about to do a recheck next week, or in a couple of weeks, for my thyroid. So I may decrease or not that medication, but anyway, that's made all the difference. I do feel like I'm a happier person, and I'm much more easygoing. Things don't throw me as much. The crap that happens to all of us any day, I kind of take aback and go, oh, that's not upsetting me as much as it would have in the past. So I'm going to share my Bright Ticket number. You can get a discount in signing up for the new Bright Line Eating by using this code, and be one of the founding Bright Lifers, and go into the boot camp if it's something that you haven't done yet. So I just want to share that with you. If you want to do this, it's time sensitive. It needs to be done by Monday the 22nd of November. But anyway, I hope that seeing some of my journey helps you on yours as well too. I hope you have a beautiful, bright day, and I wish you peace and abundant blessings.